Hello students, welcome to EduTech Karnataka YouTube channel. So guys, the today is the last video of this management system. So because of a lot of sources are uploaded in the YouTube channel, and also very important, and it is also very easy to write exams because of it is a theory exams. No, you can write exams, and these are main important important points to should be remember in this remember when you are writing the exams. So this is a management system, and it is a basic concept. So that's why we have to think we have to know about the points only. So then points we have to know about, or you have to practice the points only, then we have to elaborate the points. So that's give the marks enough to you, because of it is easy and theory questions. No, that's why I'm giving the points only. So and also model wise I will give the important questions also. This is the last video of management, and I have another on fifth model I am not uploaded. So after this model session I will upload the fifth model also. So important questions also upload, and with answers also I will upload and explain also, because of previous videos I'm not explained about this only questions I have explained. So but now I will explain the question with answers after the session. So this model this YouTube channel will explains the model wise important questions only. So main important points only, that you have to remember points and concept only, then you can elaborate the points, and you will get the good marks in the external exam. So tomorrow is the external exam starts, and guys, so all the best for everyone, and write well, and so we'll start the model wise. So model management, and explain the importance of planning. So define a management according to Mary Parkers and Follett and George T. Terry. So explain the functions of process of management. Explain the level of management. Explain the role of management. Define a skill. What is a skill? Explain the skill mix, different management level. Difference between management and administration. Explain management as an art, science, and profession. Define a planning. Explain various levels of planning. And 10th one is explain the importance of planning. So students, and 11th one is explain the steps in planning, and 12th one is explain the limitations of planning. Very important guys, these are questions are very times so many times repeated, so that's why I'm giving the so many times giving this model wise important questions. So 13th one is define a decision, explain types of decisions. So define a rational decision, explain rational decision making process. So it is rational decision making, both are same students, so only given into rational and decision making, so it's same. So key points are to remember: organization, define organization, explain the characteristics of organization, explain the process of organization, explain the principle of organization, and fourth one is explain the span of management with example. Fifth one is define a committee, explain the different types of committee. Okay, so sixth one is define a staffing, explain the importance of staffing. Seventh one is define a recruitment, explain the internal and external source of recruitment. Eighth one is explain a selection procedure of candidates. Define a direction, explain a requirement of effective direction. So 10th one is explain a giving orders in direction. 11th one is explain motivation, explain the nature of motivation. So 12th one is explain a Maslow need hierarchy theory, it is very important. And the 13th one is explain Heisenberg's two factor, it is also important. 14th one is define a communication, explain the purpose of communication, it is asked one or two times only. So 15th one is explain a leadership, characteristics of leadership, it is not asked. So any previous questions also it is not asked. 16th one explain a Hoyo state model and with a managerial grade, it is also important guys. So 17 ones define a coordination, explain types of coordination, it is also important, but not that much of important, that if it is asked to me it is repeated in the question paper, it is not repeated in the question paper. Explain coordination techniques, it is also not important. Define a controlling, explain the need of control system, explain the essential of control system. And 21st is what are steps in control system. To a second, 22 is explain a departmentalization. So in this 21st and control system 20 also very important, and define a controlling also important, and need of control system, it is also important. And previous also you know the model question paper I'll repeated. So if we see that in third model, social responsibility of business and entrepreneurship, say explain the social responsibilities of business towards different groups like customers and managers and so there are four types of responsibility, other social responsibility towards the different groups. So explain the business ethics and corporate governance in social responsibility of a business. So business define a social audit and list the benefits of limitations of social audit. It is also repeated in the question paper also, third one. And fourth one is describe the characteristics of successful entrepreneur. It is a basic concept, you know that. And fifth one is explain the classification of entrepreneurs. Sixth one is the list the myths of entrepreneur, because of sixth one is also repeated. Seventh one, explain the entrepreneurial development models. It is also important. And eighth one is explain entrepreneurial development cycle. It is repeated in the question paper. So ninth one is explain a problem faced by the entrepreneurs. So it is a basic concept, you know, you have to study. Ninth one, explain the problem faced by the entrepreneurs. It is important. It is also repeated in the question paper. 10th one, explain the capacity building of entrepreneurs. It is not important. Basic concept you have to study. So fourth model, modern small business enterprises and idea of generation and feasibility analysis. Explain the impact of globalization and World Trade Organization on small scale industries. So it is also important and repeated in the question paper. Explain the government policy and development of the small scale sectors in India. Government policy and development of the small scale industry. It is you know the basic concept of this. Explain the problem for small scale industry. It is asked in the question paper. Explain the sickness in the small scale industry. It is also important. Define the auxiliary and tiny industries. It is also important. Sixth one is explain the generating and investment project proposal. It is not important. And seventh one, explain a different business ideas for identifying a business opportunities. It is not important. Explain how identify business opportunities. It is also not important. But you have to know the concept, guys. So I am telling that it is not important. You have to don't leave this. So you have to know the concept of this and points of this. Explain the leads to creation of opportunity. It is also not important, but know the concept. You know the concept. So business models and finance. So illustrate the contents of business plans with a table representation. Explain why do some business plans fail. So it is also important. Explain second one. It is a spelling number mistake, guys. So explain the different procedure for setting up an entrepreneurs. It is also important. Third one is describe a variety of sources for financing a project. So it is not important. Fourth one, explain a government policy initiative through 5 years plan. It is also important, guys. And fifth one is explain the origin of PRT and CPM. So it is also important. It is a P as a program evolution and review technique. So it is also important. It is repeated in the question paper also. Explain program evolution and a review technique in PRT, advantage and limitations. It is also important. Explain a critical path method, advantage and disadvantage, very important. Difference between PRT and CPM. It is also important, guys. It is also repeated in the question paper. Explain a network technique and feed and need for a network. So it is not important. It is not asked in the any question paper. So these are important questions, guys. So you have to make it note, or if you make a screenshot, please take the screenshot. So first fifth model, please take a screenshot, and fourth model correctly take a screenshot. So after the third model, important questions. So as if we can make it 22 to 3 to 22. These are second model important questions, and 3 to first. So it comes around 3 to. So you have to make a second model 3 to 17, and after first model important questions. So make a screenshot and study these questions only. These are questions only repeated in the next external exams. So if you basic concepts you know and important questions, you have to make a points and make a best explanation. So we are not repeated questions. You have to know the concept. Okay, guys, and thank you. And EduTech Karnataka YouTube channel, please subscribe and share to your friends also. Please help to themselves also. They can also make they have to pass in the exams. Thank you.